Buenas tardes, queridos padres. Draw Academy les da la bienvenida a nuestra reunión de padres PTO del año escolar 2022-2023 a través de nosotras, Miss Paula Armstrong y Miss Rosario Goto, Miss Charo. Después de casi 3 años de pandemia, nos volvemos a reunir, por el momento de manera virtual. Esperamos que muy pronto sea presencial como antes. En la reunión les presentaremos importantes anuncios, recordatorios del siguiente periodo de clases y muchos anuncios más. Como siempre, ustedes podrán hacer preguntas e inquietudes por medio del texto, ¿no? El número que tenemos en línea. Así todo.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Shadow. We would like to give you a warm welcome, parents. Thank you for joining us today for our very first meeting of the 2022-23 school year. It's been 3 years since the pandemic, since we've had our parent-teacher meeting, and we're so happy to be here with you again. Even though it's virtual, we really hope to be all together soon in person. During this meeting, as usual, we will be discussing important information that will be coming in the upcoming months, reminders, and upcoming events we will share with you today. If you have any questions at all, feel free to send a text message through our Text Them All link that we sent you at any time after the meeting. We will be happy to answer any questions that you have. We're so happy to be here again. We're going to go ahead and start with a special message from Mr. Donati, our principal of Drew Academy.
Vamos a empezar con una pequeña presentación de Mr. Donati, nuestro director, nuestro superintendente, ¿no? Que nos va a dar algunas palabritas.
Estimados padres de Drew Academy, quiero darles personalmente la bienvenida a nuestra primera reunión de la Organización de Padres y Maestros de la Escuela. Hemos estado 3 años esperando por este momento para volver un poco a la normalidad. Les comento que el día de ayer, nuestros niños de 3er grado tuvieron su primer viaje fuera de la escuela, su primer field trip. Esto es significativo, ustedes tienen que haber visto la excitación que tenían, las ganas, en algo que jamás han vivido anteriormente. Es lo que estamos tratando de hacer, despacito, de a poco, todavía protegiéndonos. COVID costó mucho dolor a nuestras familias, a nuestros niños, y ha requerido un sacrificio muy grande. Eso es importante, que se siga respetando y sigamos cuidándonos. Les comento que después de las vacaciones de invierno, las vacaciones de Navidades, cuando volvimos tuvimos varios casos. Eso es normal, es de esperar, pero aparentemente esto se ha transformado, el COVID, en una enfermedad más de la época invernal, en la cual la mayoría de los maestros, todos los maestros que sufrieron esta infección en este momento, en 5 días estuvieron recuperados. Eso se lo debemos en gran parte a la vacuna. Y quiero seguir insistiendo en el tema para aquellos muy pocos padres que todavía están resistentes a vacunar a sus niños. El volver a la normalidad requiere que todos nos cuidemos los unos a los otros. No dude más, hace 3 años que estamos con la pandemia, hace 3 años que estamos sufriéndola y hace más o menos 2 años que tenemos una vacuna disponible. No tiene sentido el seguir demorando, proteja a su familia, protéjase usted. Lo hemos visto en estos días en los cuales los que se han contagiado, que han estado vacunados, prácticamente no han sufrido la enfermedad y se recuperan en escasos 5 días. Así que bueno, nuevamente les quiero dar la bienvenida. Muchas gracias por participar. Volveremos a hacer estas actividades, hacer que la escuela esté viva y que la escuela participe y ustedes nos ayuden participando para la educación de sus niños. Como siempre, aquí estoy, mi oficina siempre está abierta, la escuela siempre está abierta para cualquier cosa que ustedes necesiten. Muchísimas gracias y les paso con los organizadores de esta reunión.
Bueno, muchas gracias, les reiteramos las gracias por estar presentes con nosotros, ¿no? En este momento les vamos a empezar a informar sobre nuestros eventos. Tenemos nuestra política de la escuela DRAW. Ustedes conocen ya esa política porque siempre les estamos reiterando, ¿no? La hora de llegada es 7:30 Luego de esa hora ya saben que es tarde. 7:30 ya es tarde. La hora de salida de 3:15 a 3:30. Y la salida temprana, si desean recoger a sus niños temprano, es antes de las 2:30. Como siempre, les reiteramos también que el uniforme escolar viene con camiseta azul marino con el logo de Draw, el pantalón short, falda pantalón khaki o blue jeans, sin huecos por favor, y zapatos tenis cómodos. Las ausencias son importantes, son importantes que sepan ustedes, ¿no? Que si tienen 8 ausencias en el año, eso es lo máximo, ¿no? Luego tenemos los almuerzos. El almuerzo, si usted desea enviarle almuerzo, por favor que sea sano, ¿no? Por favor que sea comida sana, de preferencia, no snacks ni sodas, ni chocolates. Miss Paula?
All right. Yes, let me go ahead and go over the draw policies. So our arrival in the morning is, as always, at 7:30. Anytime after that will be considered tardy. Our dismissal is from 3:15 to 3:30. Any time after that would also be considered late. Remember to come a little bit early to form in the line to pick up your children. If you would like to pick up your children early for any reason, we recommend it's best before 2:30, before the line starts getting very busy. As always, our arrival time, our breakfast starts from 7 to 7:20 a.m. So if you can either have your kids eat breakfast at home or send them early to have breakfast at school. Don't forget to send your children always with the uniform, which is the Draw logo shirt. They could wear navy blue shorts, khakis, or pants, or a skirt for girls. It's very important they come with their uniform. It's very important that they look presentable and that their clothes don't have any holes or anything, and that they have comfortable tennis shoes. Remember that students must be here every day, and there's a limit of only 8 absences per school year. So please make sure that they're here every day. And when you send lunch with your children, we ask that you always send a healthy snack or a healthy lunch, fruits, and something healthy for them to eat. No snacks or junk food. Thank you so much.
Sobre el COVID, ¿no? Ustedes saben que nuestro condado de Harris está en medium, en nivel medio, ¿no? Por ejemplo, si su niño presenta síntomas como fiebre, tos, dificultad de respirar, fatiga, dolor de músculos, dolor de cabeza, náuseas, vómitos, por favor enviarlo al doctor para que le haga la prueba ¿no? requerida. Ahora también requerimos el uso de mascarillas por el constante contagio de los niños. Todo el personal y los estudiantes lo estamos usando. Si su estudiante se enferma y da positivo, ¿no? El estudiante y sus hermanos que se quedarán 5 días en casa, no podrán venir a la escuela durante ese tiempo. Okay.
As you know, in the Harris County, we are now on the yellow or medium level. So there are not a lot, but there's quite a few COVID cases going around, and we've had some in the school. So if you notice your child has any of the symptoms, fever, chills, cough, body aches, sore throat, lost appetite, we ask you please to take them to the doctor or by a test and make sure that they are not COVID positive, and we ask you to also send that note to the school. And for the reason that there's cases going around, we are requiring again all staff and students to wear masks for the protection of each other. If any students are showing symptoms and they've been tested, and if they test positive, that particular student will need to stay home for 5 days along with all of their siblings and return to school with a negative COVID test.
Actualizaciones de seguridad escolar. Draw Academy ha realizado algunas mejoras cruciales en seguridad. Por ejemplo, tenemos ventanas y puertas a prueba de balas instalados en todo el campus. Tenemos oficiales del Houston Police Department, ¿no? En el campus que hace su gira por todos los locales, todos los edificios. Además de cámaras de seguridad instaladas y ubicadas en áreas clave dentro y fuera de los edificios. El sistema de seguridad, tenemos un sistema de seguridad de última generación que informa al personal de inmediato sobre posibles peligros, amenazas, tanto dentro como fuera del campus. Y además tenemos muchas mejoras en la seguridad del tráfico. Acuérdense que una escuela preparada es una escuela segura.
This year and the last year, our school has been working on many amazing school safety updates. First of all, we have installed bulletproof safety windows and wall panels in all campuses. I'm sure you've noticed that in all of the buildings we have HPD police officers located both inside and outside the buildings. We have installed security cameras located in key areas inside and outside all of our buildings. We have a state-of-the-art security system which informs staff and immediately of any possible dangers or threats coming both inside or outside of the campus. And we have made significant improvement in our traffic safety. Our goal is to make sure all of our children and staff are safe every day. And remember, a prepared school is a safe school.
Muy importante sobre todo el TELPAS, que son los exámenes del Estado. ¿Qué es esto? Son los exámenes que toman los estudiantes que son identificados como aprendices de inglés. ¿Qué materias se evalúan? Se evalúan el idioma inglés en 4 dominios, ¿no? Escuchar, hablar, leer y escribir. ¿Cuándo le darán la prueba a los niños? Desde el 21 de febrero al 3 de marzo. Las pruebas se llevarán a cabo durante una semana para los grados 1 a 8. Cada maestro informará sobre la fecha exacta del examen. Recuerden que los estudiantes no deben estar ausentes durante el día de la prueba.
Coming up this month and next month is our TELPAS state exam, and I'm sure you're asking what it is. It's a Texas English Language Proficiency Assessment, which will assess the children in English, their English language, in both in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So the students who will be taking this test are 2nd to 8th grade, and the test will be from February 21st to March 3rd. So make sure that your children are not absent on this day. You'll be receiving about the dates that they will be taking the test and that they get a good night's rest before their exam.
Camp Allen 2023 es el viaje de graduación de 5º grado, ¿no? Les informamos de los padres que tienen a sus niños en 5º grado que la fecha de cobro del pago es el 8 de febrero del 2023. Los pagos se pueden hacer solamente en fechas específicas, durante la mañana para dejar a la hora de dejar a sus estudiantes. Nuestra próxima y última fecha de recolección será en abril.
Coming up for those 5th grade students is our Camp Allen 2023 graduation trip. It's a really fun experience for our 5th graders. And this coming week on February 8th will be our next collection date for those who are making payments for the trip. Remember, payments can only be made on specific dates, and it's during the morning drop-off line. So make sure to make arrangements to drop off your payment on this day. The next and final payment will be in April.
A nuestros clubes después de escuela, en after school, ¿no? Tenemos el club del coro, de cheerleaders, voleibol, soccer y arte, el club de arte. Les recomendamos que inscriban a sus niños en estos clubes que son asesorados por maestros especializados en cada uno de los cursos.
This year, we have been creating some really fun and exciting new clubs for after school. As you can see in the photos, we have some examples are the choir club, our cheerleading club, we have the volleyball club, soccer club, art club. There's even other clubs that are not posted. We have photography and other things. So far, the kids are really loving it. So if your kids haven't enrolled, maybe if there's space available, maybe they would be interested. But it's really fun for the kids.
Los paseos escolares. Este año se ha reanudado los paseos escolares, ¿no? Los estudiantes deben usar el uniforme de draw y zapatos cómodos. Por favor, no enviarlos con botas, ¿no? Porque van a caminar mucho. Los padres deben firmar y enviar el permiso de viaje para que el niño pueda asistir al viaje. Los estudiantes deben llevar una botella de agua y lunch si lo desean, porque la escuela les provee el lunch. Las maestras además necesitaremos chaperones, ¿no? Preguntar a la maestra si está interesado en participar en esto. Los padres no deben, por ejemplo, no deben comprar comida en el lugar donde se está visitando o mercancías en el viaje, ¿no? Por ejemplo, los shoppings de cada uno de los lugares donde visitamos. Por favor. Gracias.
We have recently begun our school field trips again. It's super exciting, but we do have some rules for the field trips. As always, the students must come dressed in their draw uniform and comfortable shoes for walking. We will always send permission slips, and those are required for the parents to sign and return to the teachers. Your students, we ask that they always bring a bottle of water, and if you want to provide your own personal lunch, you can, but the school always has lunches for the students as well. If you're interested in joining one of the field trips, check with your child's teacher if there's any availability. And also, parents, we ask that if you do chaperone on the field trips, we're not allowed to buy any outside merchandise or food on the field trip, only what's provided by the school.
Las festividades de San Valentín de 2023. Tenemos los carnations, que son flores, ¿no? Flores, cada una vale...
¿150?
Sí, ¿no? $1.50 cada
sí,
una,
sí,
para
sí.
poder, disculpen, para poder enviárselo a la persona que ustedes deseen, que los niños deseen, ¿no? Después tenemos la venta de pizza, chips y soda, cada uno a $1. Eso es para el febrero 15, el 15 de febrero, al igual que el baile del San Valentín, que también será el 15 de febrero. Gracias.
Coming up, we have some special Valentine's Day festivities, which are also fundraisers that will help the kids raise money for their end of the year trips. We will be having carnations that will be on sale for $1.50 each. The kids can send a flower and a special note to their friends. We'll be selling on February 15th. We'll have a special food booth, and we'll also have a Valentine's school dance. So if the kids want to buy food that day, each item will cost $1 each. And the school dance will also have $1 entrance or $2 on that day. So during this day of the February 15th, we ask that maybe you want to maybe send your kids with a little bit of money so they can enjoy this special activities and help raise money for the school.
El viernes 24 de febrero de 8:30 a 11:30 se llevará a cabo el Go Texans Day 2023 de Pre-K, ¿no? Los invitamos a que sus niños participen y bueno, que vengan y y bueno, se diviertan, ¿no? Con amenidades, van a tener ponis, el trencito, la pesca, y se van a divertir mucho. Okay.
Coming up very soon on Friday, February 24th is our Pre-K Good Texan Day. If your children are in Pre-K, I'm sure you already know about it, but as you can see from the photos, these are pictures from previous years, and it's a blast for all the kids and all the parents. There's rides, there's games, there's animals, and a lot of snacks and food. And don't forget to send your children dressed like little cowboys and cowgirls. It's a super fun day on February 24th in the morning from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Spring Break, se viene Spring Break. De marzo 13 al 17 será nuestra semana de vacaciones de primavera, ¿no? Les deseamos a todos unas felices vacaciones de primavera, divertidas y seguras. Regresaremos el 20 de marzo.
So coming up in March is our spring break. So on that date, March 17th to March 13th to March 17th, we'll have our spring break vacation. So we'd wish you a happy and wonderful time, and stay safe. And I guess that's all.
Sí. Ahora, Paulita, presentar.
That's the end of our announcements, but right now we have a special presentations for all of you that we hope you enjoy. We're going to begin with a special presentation from the students of Ms. Jacqueline's choir class. They have prepared and planned a special song for everyone.
Sí.
We hope you enjoyed that special song. Thank you, Ms. Jacqueline, for that wonderful presentation of 4th and 5th. We'll show you a special presentation from our 8th grade band class from the teacher of Miss Hill. We hope you enjoy. They've been working very hard.
2, 1, 2, ready, play.
Sí, otro. ¿No? Ok. Ok. Bueno, esto fue nuestra presentación. Queremos agradecerles su participación y sobre todo pedirles disculpas por todos los errores que podamos haber tenido. Muchísimas gracias por atendernos. Ahora les vamos a dejar con una obra teatral de Miss Juanita, con la participación de niños de 4º y 5º grado, ¿no? Y luego de eso, bueno, ya nos retiramos y les damos las gracias nuevamente. Muy agradecidos.
We just want to say thank you. We enjoyed being with all of you together today. Excuse any mistakes we may have made, but it's been a pleasure, And we're going to leave you with a special presentation from Miss Juanita's drama students, 4th and 5th grade. So we thank you so much, and we hope to see all of you very soon.
5th grade class, the true tale of the 3 little pigs, told by Alfred Wolf.
Everybody knows the story of the 3 little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'm gonna let you know a little secret. Nobody has ever heard my side of the story. I am the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf, you can call me out. No one knows how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because wolves see cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way they are. If cheeseburgers were cute, but we probably think people would be big and bad too. But the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story was about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. Way back, once upon a time, our friend the wolf was making a birthday cake for his dear granny. He had a terrible sneezing cold. He had run out of sugar. So he walked down the street to ask his neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig. And he wasn't too bright either. He had built his whole house out of straw. Can you believe it? Who in their right mind would build their whole house out of straw? So of course, the minute the wolf knocked on the door, it felt right. But he didn't want just to walk in someone else's house. So he called, little pig, are you in? No answer. He was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for a dear old granny's birthday cake. That's when his nose started to itch. He felt a sneeze coming on. Well, he hopped and he snuffed. And he sneezed a great sneeze. Achoo! And you know what? The whole darn house fell down. And right in the middle of a pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. He was home the whole time. It was a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there, so the wolf ate it up. But he still didn't have the cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake. So he went to the next neighbor's house. This was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his whole house out of sticks. The wolf rang the bell on the stick house. No answer. Mr. Pig, are you in? The second little pig yelled. Oh, wait, Wolf, you can come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin. The wolf grabbed the doorknob when he felt another sneeze coming out. Well, he hopped and he snuffed. And he tried to cover his mouth, but he sneezed a great sneeze. Achoo! And you won't believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother did. When the dust cleared, he found the second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. Think of it as a second helping. He was getting awfully full, but his cold was feeling a little better. But he still didn't have that cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake. So he went to the last house. This pig was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family. He built his whole house out of bricks. The wolf knocked on the brick door. No answer. Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know what this little rude porker answered? Get out of here, wolf. Don't bother me again. Talk about impolite. He probably had a sack full of sugar and he wouldn't give 1 cup for his dear old granny's birthday cake? What a pig. That's when the third little pig yelled back. And your old granny can send a pig. The wolf was usually a pretty calm fellow, but when he heard somebody tell his dear old sweet granny like that, he went a little crazy. When the cops showed up, of course he was trying to knock down this pig's door, and the whole time the wolf was huffing and making a real scene. The rest, as they say, is history. So of course, the news reporter found out about the 2 little pigs that had for dinner. So they jazzed up this whole puff and bluff and blow your house down and stuff. That's it. The real story.
Oh, spring.
But maybe